Becca, and welcome to Blissful Becca's channel. I figured I've been posting quite a bit of vlogs lately since I decided to start my Vlogmas journey, which I'm so incredibly proud of that I got through and kept up with it, and I'm still continuing it, and I'm really excited to see what this brings, even if it's just more joy into my life. So I wanted to make a video that was like just introducing me, getting to know me, figuring out if I might be a creator you might want to follow, and if you do, subscribe, follow along. Let's just get right into it. So first question is, where are you from / where have you lived? I am from Anchorage, Alaska. I've lived there most of my life. I was born in Utah, and then we moved to Alaska when I was really little. Then we moved back to Utah, and then we moved back to Alaska permanently when I was 6, and then I lived there until I graduated high school. I went to college in Idaho at BYU, Idaho. I'm an ex-Mormon, don't worry. That is very much in the past. If you're ex-Mormon, you understand the struggles, and there are literally missionaries that live in my apartment complex. So we're just, yeah. Anyway, I lived in Idaho for school, and then for 1 semester during school, I lived in Florida because I did the Disney College program, which was an incredible experience, and I am so grateful for all of the people that I met, and I miss them so fucking much. I miss them so much. If you have the chance to do the Disney College program and you like Disney at all, do it. Highly recommend. Then I moved back to Idaho after my semester in Florida, and I was actually supposed to go back to Florida when I graduated college, but I graduated in 2020. And so I got a job back in Alaska, moved to Alaska for the summer, and then moved to Utah because I couldn't find a job in Alaska that would pay me a livable wage, and I was not about to live with my Mormon parents for any more time. So I moved to Utah, and then I lived with some family for like a month, and then I found my own place, and I had like one friend there, and I absolutely hated the vibes of Utah. The Utah vibes suck. So if you're living in Utah, I feel you. I understand you. I'm sorry. And after Utah, I got my job back in Alaska, went back to Alaska for the summer, and found a job that could sustain me and I could live on my own back in Alaska. And then I met my partner, and for his job, we moved to Colorado. So now I live in Colorado. How fun. Next question. How would you describe your current phase of life in 3 words? And I think my current phase of life in 3 words would probably be new, exciting, and hopeful. Because I have no idea what this chapter of my life holds, genuinely. Like, this is like the first time in my life where I'm just like, no plans. And it's kind of scary, but I have trust in the universe that it will bring to me what is meant for me. When's your birthday and what's your sign? My birthday is January 3rd. I just celebrated. We didn't have as strong of a celebration as I would have liked because I got sick. So we are postponing a few of those celebrations till hopefully this weekend. So stay tuned for those vlogs because I will still get content for the birthday. And my sign, I am a Capricorn sun, a Pisces moon, and a Sag rising. That's why I'm a bossy, emotional bitch. How would your friends describe you in 3 words? I think I did ask a few of my friends, and I kind of like compiled their list to be 3 words. And what they came up with is loyal, intelligent, and compassionate, which I pat myself on the back for that because, girl. Are you more extroverted or introverted? Genuinely, I am both. I am a yapper through and through. So lately that I don't like have a job and like I don't have a whole lot going on, it's like anytime I talk to somebody, I overshare. And I don't want to do that. So gotta get on that. But I am like, I will just like make friends with anybody, really. Because I'm like, what's the point of like fucking doing all this shit and not making friends? But don't make friends with haters. Because I feel like the most common place for me to make friends is where I work. And my last job, actually, my last couple of jobs, because they were like real adult jobs where like everybody was like fucking 20 years older than me. There were a lot of bitches. I don't really fuck with people that are older than me. I'm ages 2. Renee Rapp and I are on the same page. And I have no problem saying that. Not one. But I'm also pretty introverted. I like to stay home. I like to be around the people that are like very close to me. I don't have a very large set of friends. Like I feel like there are very few people that I'm super close to and still stay in contact with regularly. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is grilled cheese. If you have not watched any of my content, you will soon realize it's grilled cheese. It's always grilled cheese. I will always be down for a grilled cheese. My grilled cheese specifically, but sometimes we branch out. Who's your favorite artist? Well, if we're talking musical artists, my favorite musical artist is Ariana Grande, has been for forever. I love her. There's really just not much else to say. I'm a massive fan. I am a massive fan of all of her work. I think all of her music is incredible. There are hardly any skips in her discography for me. So, love her. If we're talking physical art, I guess music is still kind of physical art, but tangible maybe is the better word. Tangible art, Chihuly. Dale Chihuly is my favorite artist. I love glass blown art. I think it's beautiful. And I visited like in 2017, 2018, the museum in Seattle, and it was phenomenal. What's your favorite way to spend a day off? For me, like I said, I'm a Pisces moon, so a bitch loves to be in water. And I also think that water is my element. I kind of just assumed that earth was my element because I'm a Capricorn and Capricorn's an earth sign. But I have since learned that water is my element. Like, from the experiences that I've had. So I love to go swimming. I love to go floating because I'm from Alaska. The water is not swimmable, so I float on it. And it's just as nice. But now I'm in Colorado, so exciting to find some new floating swimming spots. I usually like to also go hammocking, sometimes at the same time, sometimes separately. Hiking and hammocking is one of my favorite things to do together. I like to go for a hike and hammock at a really unique spot that like nobody's really around and just hang out. If I'm being so honest, I literally watch TV or movies on my phone the entire time I'm in the hammock, or I take a little nap. And also my friend got me a bug net for my hammock a couple years back for Christmas, and it has been a game changer. If you live around bugs, get a bug net for your hammock. It's really not that expensive, and it is an incredible investment. I also really love a good picnic. Anytime, a good sandwich, an ice cold bev on a blanket in the grass. Who doesn't love that? Some chocolate covered strawberries. Yum. What's a habit you're trying to build and break? I'm trying to build good posture. So you may notice in this video, I'm like, get it, you know? Yeah, I'm really trying to work on that because I have a hunchback and I don't want to have a hunchback. And that's that. A habit I'm trying to break is my super spending. So currently I'm unemployed, so I don't really have the ability to spend right now anyway. But once I get a job, I'm still not gonna spend. I'm doing a no buy this year. I'm really excited about that because I think that will really help me get in the right mindset to move forward in life and create this habit of good spending rather than just trying to figure it out here and there. Do you have any pets? I do. My cat's name is Luna. She's asleep next to me. I would bother her, but I'm not gonna wake her up. She does not deserve that. She's a peaceful, pretty princess. I love you, my baby. She's a beautiful, black, fluffy cat, and we adopted her in 2023. And so we've almost had her for 2 years. And
we love her very much. Yes, we do.
We had some technical difficulties in the first part of that video, and I actually thought I completely lost it, but thank the universe, I did not lose it. Now all I have to do is finish this video. What's something you do daily that brings you joy? Honestly, scrolling on TikTok brings me joy most of the time. Now it doesn't because it's going away, but have no fear, we'll be going to Red Note. And also showers. Being in water, with water, brings me joy because I don't know what it is. I think it just calms me down, and calming me down brings me joy. I don't know. What skill or hobby do you want to learn? I really want to learn how to play an instrument, and I'm actually really excited because if you saw my recent vlog, you will see that there's a little music studio in one of the libraries near me, so I gotta figure out how that works and hopefully maybe learn how to play an instrument that way. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? New York. If I'm being so honest, it would be New York City. Or, no, time out, actually. I think Vancouver charts #1 and New York is #2. I think New York City is #2 just because it's America. That's mainly it, but also because Vancouver is the city with the largest Chinese population outside of China. And I have taken Chinese, so blessed that we're going to Red Note, and I took Chinese for 6 years. 6 years I took Chinese, and I'm still nowhere near fluent. But I want to be, and my #1 thing on my bucket list is to be bilingual. So I just happened to choose one of the hardest languages for that. But I'm still determined to be bilingual. So hopefully, maybe we can live in Vancouver at some point. And I love Vancouver. I visited Vancouver twice. It feels like 3 times, but it was only twice. And I loved it both times. Just absolutely incredible. Highly recommend Vancouver. What's one thing you're really proud of achieving? I am very proud of getting into the Disney College program because I know it's such a hard program to get into, and I got into it 3 times. The first time I turned down my offer because I wouldn't have a car while I was there, and I'm glad I did because I am grateful that I had a car while I was there. The second time I went and did my Disney College program. The third time I accepted my offer, and then a week later I was like, actually, after I had already paid the fees and stuff, I was like, actually, I'm not gonna come. I don't feel right about it. And then 2 weeks after that, COVID canceled everything anyway. So it worked out, but it was honestly one of the happiest times in my life, for real. And I miss it so much. I loved working at Disney World. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? My one piece of advice for my younger self would be that your environment will change. Everything changes. Nothing is the same ever. We're not gonna just stay stagnant in this place. And you might be trapped for a little bit for this point in time, but you won't be trapped forever. You will get out of it and it will be okay. And you will create the safe space that you need. What's your favorite trip that you've planned? If you don't know, I am also a travel agent and I've worked in the tourism industry for a really long time, started planning trips really early, and then just decided to turn that into a stream of income. My favorite trip that I've planned was my trip with Katrina in winter break of 2019. We went for 18 days. We went to London, Paris, Rome, and Barcelona. And it was so much fun and it was phenomenal, and I want to go back to Europe so bad. And we just got that in because it was winter break of 2019, so then New Year 2020, and then we came home, we went back to school, and then everything shut down. So I'm really grateful that I got that big trip out of the way right before the world shut down, so that I wasn't feeling like super trapped and antsy, because feeling trapped is a massive trigger for my PTSD. So try to avoid that one. What's your go-to travel tip for saving money? My number one travel tip for saving money is let the flight determine your destination. The flights typically are the most expensive part of most trips. Flights and lodging are gonna be your most expensive parts. Another tip to save money is cruises. Go on a cruise. You've got your food, your transportation, and your lodging all included in one price. Need I say more? Flights determine the destination. If you can find a really good flight, I like to use Daily Drop, which is by Kara and Nate, also a YouTube channel on here, and it's great. You put in your home airport and it tells you what destinations you can get a really good price for. So let the flight determine your destination and then plan everything around that flight, essentially. Why did you want to become a travel agent? I love to travel. I love to experience new things, new cultures, new foods, new languages. I love to experience new anything. And if I can share that with other people, that makes me so happy. And if I can help people plan trips to explore the world and explore new things, that makes me so happy too. I love to help people get the most out of what they're doing as well. Being a travel agent helps make travel a little bit more easier for some people, and I like that I can kind of take that burden off of some who don't really enjoy planning travel but enjoy traveling. What's your ultimate bucket list destination? I'm sure everyone has the same one right now, and it's an overwater bungalow. And why is it an overwater bungalow? Because they're beautiful. You're telling me you don't want to just wake up and jump out of bed essentially into the ocean? Are you kidding me? I want that. I want that. I want that more than anything. The most important question, to me at least, and perhaps the most desired to know the answer to, is why I started making videos. Honestly, I've been wanting to make videos for a really long time, and it has literally no monetary motive behind it. I honestly just have the worst memory ever, and I've been on so many amazing adventures that I haven't captured as fully as I wish I would have. And again, I don't have the greatest memory, and then I also have, makes me a little emotional, honestly. Hold on. There are memory issues that run in my family, so I'm not confident in my memory getting better, but I have been reading. I used to be an avid, go off. I regret a little bit of the amount of travel I've done with the little amount that I have to document it. I wish I would have taken more videos. I took a lot of pictures a lot of the time, and it's just not the same. And so now I'm like For years I have wanted to vlog before I did my Disney college program, but then I was going to do my Disney college program and so many other vloggers do Disney content, and I had seen so many other people in the DCP that also did vlogs, and so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do that. But then I didn't realize how insane that is on top of the Disney work schedule, and so I did not do that. I just played around and had fun. I wish I would have vlogged it, because usually for me, after a few years, my memory fades quite quickly. I want to vlog mainly for the memories, but I figure I might as well make more videos with it. Along with me being a travel agent, might as well advertise. What's wrong with a little self-promo? I want to be able to look back on those and to reminisce and to remember exactly where I was in that moment of my life. And I think that's a pretty cool thing. And I see a lot of these YouTubers that have been on here for a long time that have so many videos to look back on and to see where they were at in life at that time. And I'm jealous of that, I guess. So, plus this is free storage because I can't be paying for that much storage. I don't even want to know what some people are paying for storage. That's why I make videos. We're gonna do some rapid fire for the last few of just like a this or that kind of thing. So yeah, let's do the rapid fire. We got coffee or tea. The answer out of the two of those is tea, but it's really Red Bull. Because I don't like coffee and I don't like tea. I have been liking more tea recently though. So I'm really happy with that because I'm like, yay. Earl Grey with cream and sugar. That's the only one I like so far. I don't know what to tell you. City or country? City, always city. This is rapid fire, but I'm fucking explaining everyone. Who cares? I was spoiled growing up in Anchorage because it really is the mix of city and country. You really get in the city, you get all the amenities of a city, and then 30 minutes outside of the city you can be just in the most gorgeous, serene, beautiful places. But city is more my vibe for sure. I like amenities. I don't like to struggle. Netflix binge or outdoor adventure? Another both, but Netflix binge, if we're being so honest. Because I literally will go on an outdoor adventure to binge Netflix in my hammock. But it's Netflix binge, always, forever. I am a binger through and through. Sweet or savory? Sweet, 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 sweet. I'm a candy bitch. I am a candy monster. That's all you need to know. Movies or books? Movies. Because I have a hard time reading. But I have been reading more, and I'm really proud to say that I've been doing really well with my reading. So, yay me. Gold or silver? Do you want to answer that one? It's gonna be gold. Which is funny because I used to be a silver bitch, but I honestly think I was a silver bitch because my sister was a gold bitch. And I didn't like her. Still don't, but. Detailed or simple nails? Again, you tell me. I mean, this is the birthday set, but detailed. I only do simple nails when I really just like do not have the energy to do a full set of detailed nails. But sometimes I'll even do half a set of full out detailed nails. I'll just do my left hand and then do a plain set on my right, so that then I'm like, okay, at least I got that creativity out, but like I don't have to do the other hand. But I am trying, my goal this year is to be very passionate about every single nail set that I do. So my goal is to have some really fucking cute ass nail sets to add to the portfolio this year. Beach or forest? Another hard one. because if I could choose both, it would be both, but beach. I love palm trees. I love the ocean. I love water. Don't super love sand, but I do love it to a degree. I like to feel it in between my toes, but I don't like to feel it after that. Podcast or music? Music. I do love a good podcast, but it's really mainly only on long drives. I'm a singer. I'm working late because I'm a singer. But I'm a singer. I like to sing, so it's gonna be music. Always music. That has been my get to know you intro to me video, and I hope you liked it. I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and I hope you like the rest of my content. And I'll see you in the next video.